Hello and welcome to the game room. My name is Daniel and I forgot to record the intro for this week. I'm playing FAMs, Cody's playing Monster Tron. Let's get right into it. I don't know that that's actually saved. Like, you just pick your cards up and just act like you're doing what you did.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's like I played an island and go.
I'll play Urza's Tower, play Candy Trail. I did the Artie Scribe, and we'll go from there. I'll pass.
Alright, so I drew, and then I'm going to play an Azorius Chancery and then pass.
Alright, I already drew. Then I play a power plant, tap the power plant for a relic, and go.
Okay, untap. Now I will play this island, and I will tap 2 for a Escape Familiar.
Okay.
And then I'll pass.
Alright, here we go. Untap, draw. Okay, we'll play Mine. So I got Tron lands.
Natural
So
Tron?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. We'll do tap 3 lands for 7 mana. Casual. Boulder Branch Golem.
Alright, I'll pause on that.
Yeah.
I'm going to Island Cycle this Thorian Revealed to get an island into my hand. With that island, a Godfarer's Faithful. Sorry, Opie's being loud. I'm going to cast Foil for free.
Okay, so that counters it?
Yep, counter target spell.
Okay.
I have to discard an island and one other card.
Alright. Well, that's all I had, so you're good when you're ready. Actually, I'll go ahead and just tap Relic to have you exile a card. Yeah.
I'll do the island.
Yeah, and then I'll go.
Alright, I'll untap, upkeep, draw. Okay. I think I will tap 3 for an Archaeomancer, returning the Lorien Revealed to my hand. Then I'll play an Azorius Chancery, returning this island to my hand, and say go.
Okay, tap, upkeep, draw. Alright, we'll do a Mine. And let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But for 8, we'll first cast Maelstrom Colossus.
Oh god, yeah.
We'll Cascade into a Relic. So exciting. And then with that 1 leftover mana, see, I don't think you have anything in your graveyard that's super special. You have Foil.
And Godfarer's Faithful.
God, yeah. No reason to crack that, so I'll just pass the turn.
Alright, I will untap, draw. I land for turn. I'll tap 2 here for a Sunscape Familiar. And then I think I actually just have 1, 2, 3 for a Lorien Revealed to actually draw 3 cards.
You got it.
2, 3. Alright, and then Lorien Revealed goes to the yard, and then I will pass from there.
I'll just have you exile a card from 2 cards from your graveyard.
Oh yeah. Let's do the Foil and the Godfarer's.
Alright, my go?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Tap. Keep draw. Let's get spicy. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for an Ulamog's Crusher.
Oh god, yeah.
Alright. And then I'll hit you for 7 with my Maelstrom Colossus.
I'll take 7. I'm at 13.
Okay, 13. Alright. And then I will go ahead and have 1 mana left over. I don't think anything really changed with your graveyard. So I'll go ahead and pass the turn.
Alright, untap, draw. How do I beat you? Let's start with a... Do you guys have trample?
No.
Okay, so I guess we can do this. For 2 mana, I'll cast a Murmuring Mystic.
Okay.
Whenever I cast an instant sorcery spell, my cat meows.
Yeah.
For, let's see, 1
It's
mana.
me, I'm your cat.
Exactly.
With the cat ear headphones.
Exactly. Cast a Ponder, and I make a bird.
Alright.
Look at the top 3 cards, put them back in any order, and then draw. I have not played a land for turn.
Correct.
But these are not the cards I want. I'm going to shuffle. Alright, then I'll draw. I'll tap 2. 1 white, 1 blue. For a white, I'll cast a Godfarer's Faithful. And then with the blue, I'll cast a Ponder. Actually, yeah, Ponder. Make another bird.
Yeah.
Look at the top 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. And then draw a card. What's in my hand? I think I'll put them back like this, and then I'll draw this card. And then on that cast, I do gain a life with Godfarer's Faithful. So I'm at 14, and then I'll pass the turn.
Okay, I'll go ahead and tap 2 relics to have you exile 2 cards.
I think I will do my Ponders.
Alright, I'll tap, keep, draw. Alright, we'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll do a Pinnacle Killship. And let's get rid of your Murmuring Mystic.
The Murmuring Mist is dead.
Yeah, alright. You do have 2 birds. I don't know if honestly, I think just attacking you with the Ulamogs is probably better. So you can sacrifice 2 permanents. Because your birds have flying. Yeah, so let's actually just attack you with my Ulamogs and my Maelstrom right now.
Alright, so on attack, it's a trigger. I'll sacrifice the 2 birds.
Yep.
And then I will block the 8/8, I guess.
Okay.
And then I take, what, 7?
Yeah, from the Maelstrom.
I'm at 7.
Okay. And then main phase 2, I'll go ahead and sacrifice Candy Trail to gain 3 life and draw a card. So I'm at 23 and draw. Okay. And then from here, I'll pass the turn.
Alright, untap draw. Alright. Let's tap 1 for a Seagate Oracle. Look at the top 2 cards of your library, put 1 in your hand, 1 at the bottom. Let's put this into my hand and this one on the bottom. Okay. Wait, did we do it?
Do you have the combo?
I'm trying to think. Alright, I'll tap these 2 for a Murmuring Mystic. I will tap this for a blue and a white. I will tap... So with the blue, I'm going to cast Ghostly Flicker, targeting an island and an Archaeomancer.
Okay.
So the Archaeomancer will flicker, the island will flicker, the Ghostly Flicker goes into the graveyard, and when this enters back, I'm going to target the Ghostly Flicker. Do you have any available mana?
No. I realized I should have saved my mana for Relic.
So this comes back to my hand. I make a bird. I don't have infinite life, but I do have infinite birds.
Okay.
Because I can recast Ghostly Flicker and it keeps coming back. It keeps coming back.
Yeah, so you have infinite blockers.
I do have infinite birds at the moment.
Yeah.
Notably, they're no haste.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I can get rid of infinite birds.
I will end my turn with... there's a white floating. So with the white floating... here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cast an Ephemerate.
Okay.
On the Seagate Oracle, actually. And then I will look at the top 2 cards, put 1 into my hand. This will go to my hand, this will go to the bottom, and then this will... and then I think I'll pass from there.
Okay. Well, pretty sure... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Pinnacle Kill Ship.
What do you want to kill?
Let's kill one of your birds.
I'm down to infinite -1.
Yep. Alright. I think that's game.
Good game.
Good game.
Alright, I'm putting in 3 Dust to Dust, 2 Negates, and 2 Disdainful Strokes. This is a local pick. This is going to look odd in the sideboard in the video, but people are going to be like, Disdainful Stroke. But Tron goes crazy locally, which is why I play this. I'm going to cut the God Pharaoh's Faithful, because I'm either going to have it or I'm not going to have it. I'm also going to cut, well, I'm going to cut 3 Snaps as well, I think. Snap seems really bad here. What's up, Opie? I don't want to put your cards back into your hand. your Cascaders back into your hand.
My Boulder Branch and my...
That's exactly right.
Okay, so I'm taking out Campfire, 2 Lembas, a World Map, and 2 Ulamogs. And I am putting in 2 Fairy Macabres and 4 Breath Weapons.
2 Fairy Macabres, 4 Relic mainboard.
Yeah.
Brother hates me.
I mean, you just won from a graveyard combo. So if I can exile that, Ghostly Flicker from a graveyard.
That's
Breath Weapon, because
right.
you do have a lot of small creatures, so even if you have infinite birds, I can just wipe them all out.
That's exactly right.
And then the Fairy Macabres, obviously for the graveyard hate, and I took out Ulamogs because that just seems like a win more card here. Don't really need you to. You're gonna have so many permanents on the board, doesn't really matter. World Map just because it's a little redundant. Took that out, and then 2 Lembas. Don't really need the Lembas. I have 4 Candy Trails, and I have 4 Candy Trails, so I have plenty of life gain and card draw with the relics as well. And then I took out, what else did I take out? I think I took out Campfire. Don't need Campfire against you. All right, go ahead and play a mine. They will tap this mine, and we will play an expedition map.
Okay.
And then go ahead and pass the turn.
I'll draw. Play an island, and I'll cast a Preordain. Scry 2, draw a card. Scry these 2 cards. Are these cards that I want? I don't think either of these give me where I want to go. Well, I'm going to put this one on top and then this one on bottom.
Okay.
And then I'll draw that card. And then I'll pass.
Okay, tap draw. We will play a Rumble Arena. When this enters Scry 1, we will keep that on top. And then tap for 1 to play a relic.
Yeah, sadly.
Yeah. And then pass the turn.
Okay, I'll untap. Draw. Alright, I'm going to tap this to basic land cycle this. And then I'm going to also just play this Azorius Chancery to return this island to my hand. And I'm going to say go while you...
okay.
What's your turn? I will have to discard a card because I'm going to be at 8 cards.
Well, after you discard, I'll have you exile a card from your graveyard with Relic. And then I'll go ahead and untap, upkeep, draw. Alright, play a tower. Then we'll crack this 2 mana here. Or spend 2 mana to crack this expedition map.
Okay.
And then we're going to go look for my power plant. I'll shuffle in a second. That goes to my hand. I think I'll just pass from here, and I'll go ahead and shuffle.
I'll untap. Draw. Play an island. 7 in hand, and I'll pass.
Alright, we will play a power plant. You kept 2 blue up. Okay. I think you don't have any permanents on the board except for your lands.
Correct.
You have 2 lands?
I do.
Okay.
I have 3 mana available.
3 mana? Why do you have 3 mana?
This taps for white and blue.
Oh, taps for white and blue. Tell you what, let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to scour from existence that land.
Tap to negate your scour.
Sounds good. Alright. And then I'll pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Okay. I will play this Azorius Chancery and bring this island back to my hand. And I'll pass. I got 7 in hand.
Alright, tap upkeep. On your end step out first, sorry. On my end step, I have you exile 2 cards from your graveyard, or 1 card from your graveyard, sorry.
Let's do the land.
Alright, tap upkeep. Draw. Okay, we'll play a mine. And you still have 2 mana available, but 1 blue, 1 white, correct?
Correct.
Alright. Let's just go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for a Maelstrom Colossus.
I will counter Maelstrom Colossus.
Alright, goes to the graveyard. It's still Cascades.
Yep.
Into a breath weapon.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it says that I may cast this without paying its mana cost. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this on the bottom.
That's fair.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, then pass.
Tap, upkeep, draw. Play a land for turn. Tap 5 for a Mole Drifter.
Okay.
When it enters, draw 2.
Draw 2 cards, yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Your go.
Alright, I'll have you exile a card.
Let's do the pre-order.
Alright. Then I'll untap and draw. Alright, we'll tap for... We'll just do 2 for another relic.
Okay.
And then pass the turn.
Untap, keep, raw. Hit you for 2.
Alright, down to 18.
I'll play a Plains. Tap, let's see. 3 here for a Seagate Oracle. Look at the top 2, put 1 in my hand, put 1 at the bottom. Put this card in my hand, put this card on the bottom. 3 mana. I will tap 1 to ponder. The top 3 cards in my library. Put 1 of them. Ooh, put them in any order. Put it like this. Draw this card. For 1 white, I'm going to ephemerate my Mole Drifter. Blink it. Draw 2 cards. This goes on exile for rebound. I have 1 blue available and nothing to spend it on, and I have 8 cards in my hand. So I will discard this Mole Drifter, and then I'll pass.
Alright, let's go ahead and tap 1 just to go ahead and exile your graveyard.
Okay.
Or all graveyards, sorry.
Yep. And draw a card.
Yes, then I will draw a card. Okay, and then I'll untap, keep, draw a card from the relic first, and then I'll draw a card for a draw step. Alright. Let's go ahead and we'll play another mine.
Okay.
And we'll tap for 1 for to play Candy Trail. So I'll scry 2.
Alright.
let's put both on the bottom. Let's see, I have one floating, but I'll just go ahead and spend another 2 to sacrifice Candy Trail and draw a card.
So you're at 21 life?
Yes. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Rebound. I will actually, let's see, it's in my hand. Yeah, I'll just hit the Mole Drifter. Draw 2 more cards. Draw for turn. So many cards. I'll play an island. Tap 2 for a Sunscape Familiar. Go to combat. Hit you for 1.
Yep, I'm at 20.
Back to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 mana available. Let's do 3 mana for a Murmuring Mystic. And then with 7 in hand, I think I will pass the turn.
Okay. I'll have you exile a card from your graveyard.
Yep, only choice.
Okay. Tap up. Keep draw. Alright, you have a crap load of mana available.
I do. So do you, though.
I'll play a mine. Yeah, that's fair. I think I just have to go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for a Boulder Branch.
How many cards you got in your hand?
I have 2.
2 cards in hand. Boulder Branch is good.
Alright, so I'm at 26 life. Okay, and then I think that's it. I think I'll just pass.
Okay, I think what I'm going to do now is... I'll pass. Alright, untap. Wait, no, here's what I do. I'm going to tap 2 mana for a Ghostly Flicker, choosing Mole Drifter and Seagate Oracle, and I'll make a bird.
Okay.
So this will flicker both. I will select... Actually, I'll draw before I select. So I'll draw 2, and then I'll look at the top 2, and I'll put this one into my hand, and this one at the bottom. Yep, and then I will tap. Okay. First thing I'll do here is... For 1, 2, 3, I'm going to cast Dust to Dust to exile Boulder Branch Column and Relic of Progenitor.
Okay. In response, I'll just spend 1 mana to exile Relic.
Okay.
Yep, and then draw a card.
Make a bird off that. Go to combat, swing for a whopping 5.
I'm at 21.
Yep. Doing a lot of damage over here. I have a lot of cards in my hand. I guess I'll... Oh wait, I have 8. Have I played a land this turn?
I don't know. I wasn't keeping track.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do is discard this Preordain and pass.
All right. The Dust to Dust, that doesn't have flashback, correct?
It does not.
Okay. All right, so I'll untap and keep draw. All right, we'll play a Haunted Fangraph. I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Untap, raw. I'm cooking over here. I'll play a land.
I know. I drew all of my mines.
I'll go for 6.
Yep, I'll go down to 15.
15. I have 7 cards in hand. For 1, I will... for 1 mana, I'm going to cast a Seagate Oracle. Sorry, for 2 mana. Seagate Oracle at the top 2. I'll put this one on bottom and this into my... No, wait, sorry. This on bottom. This one into my hand. For 3 mana... Let's do this correctly. For 3 mana, I'll cast another Murmuring Mystic. And then I'll pass.
Alright, draw. Okay. You have 2 Murmuring Mystics out on the battlefield?
I do, yeah.
Sunscape Familiar and a Mole Drifter. Alright, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's scour from existence one of your Murmuring Mystics.
I will tap 1 to Disdainful Stroke, the scour.
Alright, pass the turn.
And I make a bird off that. Alright, I'll untap. I also love these bird tokens.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Alright, upkeep, draw for turn. Alright, so I guess I'll start by going to combat for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, let's go ahead and tap Urza's Mine and tap my Rumble Arena for a red. So I have 1 colorless floating and a red. And then tap another Urza's Mine for a Breath Weapon.
In response, I'll tap 1, 2, 3 to just cast a foil counter.
Yep.
Make a bird. Right. Go for 7. No, wait. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Get you at 6.
Yep.
And then I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. Play a power plant, and you got it.
What a game.